Hello and welcome to Community with me, Melissa Sandfield. Today is April 29th and in California today. For all of you who are still suffering from the bad weather, we send you our prayers. But here in California, we're having 90-degree weather. There are a lot of tops down. I mean, we're loving it. We pay for this weather and we love it. And today we have the best school in the whole world is here. We have Ostro School of Dentistry from USC. And I'm so excited. We met about a year ago and then I saw the ladies yesterday. I said, can you come tomorrow? And they said yes. So I'm so pleased that they're here. I want to welcome you, Dr. Faust.
Nice to be here.
Cecilia. Yes, I would like to welcome you and tell us all about yourselves and the great program that you're a part of at USC. I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you so much. I'm privileged to be here and be able to talk to everybody and get the word out about our program. It's a research program that started because of another research program that was a few years back, and they discovered that there was a lot more decay in school children and little kids than they ever dreamed. And so this particular program is funded by the First Five. Which means the first 5 years of a kid's life, so it's 6 and under before they get to school. And the whole idea was for this to avoid kids having decay at all, but certainly preferably before they even get into school, when a lot of dentists won't even see them at the beginning. So the whole purpose of this program is to educate parents and families so that they have the wherewithal to see the dentist for their child before any problems happen, so that they can get used to it. The kid can be happy going to the dentist, and there won't be any problems after that. And to enable parents, we've discovered lots of roadblocks along the way to our goals, but we're solving them as we can.
And our program is really trying to help the community as a whole, both children and parents, everyone coming together with the goal of just healing these beautiful smiles and reaching children before they have those cavities. We like to educate pregnant mothers so that even before the baby's here, they're taking care of themselves. And so when the child is finally here, they can start taking those steps to prevent cavities from day one.
Right.
And then the beautiful part about our program is that it extends beyond oral health care. And we also educate and try to give resources that covers the family as a whole. And so we have a social work component that also provides aid and anything they need from food, clothing, to if they're having an abusive relationship at home. We reach out, we try to help as much as possible. And then with the ultimate purpose, of course, helping them along the way, making that appointment at the dentist.
Right.
We help them do that, find a dentist in their community, or maybe if they want to come to USC, we take them, hold their hand, and help them step by step. And hopefully with that, we're making a difference and just helping children understand that the dentist is a friend.
Right.
And there's no need for that fear that's almost embedded in the communities and what we consider
It's wonderful. I understand that the gentleman that the school was named after, Herman Ostro, you were able to meet him, and you said he was a very nice gentleman, and he did a great amount of things as far as donating to the school, and that's a wonderful thing. He practiced dentistry for 17 years and then went into real estate here. So we have some homework. You can Google Herman. The last name is spelled Ostrow. Google him and see read about all the great things that he did, because the great things that he did in real estate allowed him to give back to his first practice and his first love.
Yeah, and it's inspiring for the dental students. So I think that maybe they can get out, only practice not so long and go into real estate. But the fact is, it made an endowment for the school. So it's enabled them to go on and do things that are really great. And because USC is the oldest dental school in the state of California, it has programs that have gone on for a very long time, and there are many, many different programs in the community. health and dentistry that we had, as she mentioned, getting, starting before that child is born, and we really need to.
Yes, we had a paper you shared with me, something that I read. What did I do with it? I couldn't have lost it that quick.
Which one was it about? This guy?
No, it was the one with the lady on the front.
Oh, yeah, about.
Oh, here it is. Yes.
Yeah, and that is a little brochure that we got at a conference we just went to, and the main two ideas to get through is that everybody that has Medi-Cal is, when they become pregnant, they are covered for dental visits, and it is very important for them to go as soon almost as they find out that they're pregnant, because if decay or infection is in their mouth, it can badly affect the child, as we understand led to some stillbirths, yeah. And it's, if they can just get get their teeth cleaned, get the decay out there, and get this infection out of there, and it will not affect the child. And this is sort of recent news, and now that we have x-rays that are so collimated and so focused and less radiation scattered, that x-rays are overnight too. It's, we take only the amount that we need, and this is far better for the developing child than having this infection in there.
Right.
And so, the teeth, whether she's aware of it or not, so it's really important for women to go before their kids are born. Just get this infection out of there, get everything cleaned up, because as we all know, they're not going to be able to have any time to go afterwards.
Right.
That's for sure. After they have a baby here, so and we're on for different ages. There's different things.
So there's this picture. It's like a little leaflet, and it's in English as well as Spanish. So it's inclusive for everyone. So we don't want to leave anyone out. And then there's a number here, 1-877-KIDS-NOW. So when you go to the dentist, of course you want to tell them that you're pregnant, always. But we want you to get in there and see the dentist, because if you have any type of bacteria, like Dr. Faust said, it can be passed on to the baby, and we want to make sure our children are as healthy as possible, because they rely on us from the time they're created, in our womb. So it's very important for us to look out for them, and those are the first steps: staying healthy, not smoking, making sure that your teeth are in great shape for the
Exactly.
children.
And the other thing along the same line with this, to continue on, is that if people could just realize that decay and infections in the house are preventable, and they are transmissible. These two things, preventable and transmissible. By transmissible, we mean that not only can the mother transmit this infection to the developing child, but after the child is born, anyone that takes care of this child, if they blow on their food, if they're tasting anything that they feed them, they can transmit, if they have either gum disease or decay in their mouth, any sort of infection, they can transmit bacteria to this child, and they will get decay in their teeth when the child has somebody taking care of them without any problems.
Really?
So yeah, it's a disease, but it's a transmissible disease. It's an infectious disease, just like congenital.
It's important for the mother to take care of themselves so that they're not passing this bacteria into the child.
And it's also, you have to be careful of who your caregivers are. This is grandma that has a bunch of rotten old teeth in there, or your friend down the block that takes care of a lot of kids. Just make sure your teeth are okay.
Right.
And that they've been going to the dentist too.
Right.
Because it does happen.
Oh, wow.
So good to know.
Good to know. That's great to know. That's why I love doing this show, because I learned so many great things. I mean, I had no idea, and then I'm able to pass this great information on to others.
So wait, with Medi-Cal, mothers are covered. They're 10 months of pregnancy, 9, and then a month after the birth.
Okay.
So, and that covers cleanings, if they need any birth kits. So mothers should really take advantage of that. If it's
Yes.
taking
Oh, yes. Yes, I read about that. I understand that there is a dental office on campus at USC.
We have a clinic there. It's called the dental. There's 3 dental schools in the UCLA and USC, as we all know. So,
Right.
But they welcome patients, and costs are a little bit less than outside, and the work that is done there is usually quite good because it's checked. It's by the students, but it's checked by the faculty, and so it's a very good resource.
I'd like to go to the dentist that is teaching the students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're going to the guy who taught your dentist. You know? So I think that's a great thing. I mean, you're going to the best. Right. That's wonderful.
There's an adult clinic, there's a children's clinic, which only specializes in children. So
Really?
the best care.
So can you give us the phone number or an address or maybe even an email?
That's right.
This one here?
Let's find it here again.
Oh, here it is.
Here we go. Ta-da.
We had so much good information. So
There's the adults, the children, and they have, we were discussing earlier, they also have an ortho clinic for people that need braces. However, it is, I believe in UCLA it's the same way, that there's like a 2 to 3 month waiting list. So if you think you might need braces, best to get in there and
soon
get
as
on that
possible.
waiting
start
list.
checking on it.
Again, it's not for you, but I think they do very good work.
Okay. Well, this is going to be 925 West 34th Street. 925 West 34th Street in Los Angeles, 90089. And for children, the phone number is 213-740-0412. And then the orthodontist is 213-740-0406. Then we have the adults, 213-740-2805. These are great numbers. It's right here. It's close to get to. I mean, they have a new train that goes right by USC. So, I mean,
Right off there.
they'll
And the buses are
take you
close
right
too.
there. Yeah, and it's a great area. They've grown up around. I grew up around USC, and it's grown up to be so nice around there with the dorms and the Galen Center. Everything's so beautiful. So it's really nice to go over there in the Exposition Park, the Rose Garden. So it would be nice just to go over there and check things out and get a visit. They take Delta Dental, and they also have something called Denticare. Yes, Dentical. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Dentical, and then Delta Dental. So I have Delta Dental through my job. So I'm like, maybe I'll try that out because it would be nice to find out about that.
Do definitely call first because they only take new patients certain days of the week.
Oh, okay.
And get accepted.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good thing to know.
Okay. So are you able to share the chart with us?
Yeah, we brought this. Ceci and I, this were some big pictures by the AAPD, American Association of Pediatric Dentists, and it just shows our goals. And I don't know, let's see, here, hold it right up there. The top row is the goal. We want kids under 5 to have teeth like this up here. And if they're not brushing, they start looking a little more yellowy, a little more full of stains, and you can scrape off the plaque or bacterial film here. And you start seeing these little white areas. You see little white lines near their gums. That's indicating they're demineralizing. So that you want to get on and really brush well. And then if you don't do it here, then it gets a little worse here. It makes little holes again around their gums and between their teeth, especially. And if we still, they're still eating lollipops and hot Cheetos, then they go down to here. And so,
Oh, hot Cheetos can decay your
oh my
teeth.
goodness. Hot Cheetos are probably the worst thing you can feed your kid. I would never feed my kid those.
Really? I don't feed
Never,
my little
do
girl
not
that, but
buy
my adult child eats them like.
Right. Well,
I keep telling her to stop.
Yeah. Well, you can tell. You can taste them. They stick like glue to your teeth.
Wow.
And they're there for like 15 minutes after you chew them.
Have you ever tried them, doctor?
Oh yes. And our dental students tell us all the time, oh, I love hot Cheetos. They're great. But they do last a long time and they just rot the heck out. It's really
Wow.
awful.
I'm learning so much today.
And then we find that they burned kids' esophaguses too. Gastric problems.
That's what I was reading that.
Yeah, and they're not good. Any kind of Cheetos.
Any kind of Cheetos.
Hot or regular. but
Right.
Still Cheetos are very processed. Anything that just packs in your teeth.
Wow.
Little crackers. It's not just candy, just sweets. these
Especially if we're
fine
not
children.
flossing and brushing consistently, at least twice a day,
Right.
then we are going to get cavities. So
Right.
we want to make sure if we are going to eat those things to brush right after.
Right, exactly.
And as we know, realistically, kids, especially older than 0 to 5, but they like going to birthday parties and they like eating all this junk that their friends do.
Right.
So we figure, well, we just have to make sure when they come home from the birthday party that we
They brush.
and floss our teeth.
Yes.
Yeah, just so they get that idea.
And what about this last one here, Dr. Faust?
Oh yeah, that's very sad when kids get to this point where their front teeth or their teeth have to be pulled, because these teeth, they're baby teeth. A lot of people tell us, oh, well, they're just baby teeth; they're falling out anyway. Not till they're about 6, 7, or 8 do the front ones come out. Are supposed to be coming out, and they need them to learn how to talk. Up until then, they need them to chew, and just for the development of the jaw. And then later on, their molars in the back, they need those until they're about 13, or some kids 14,
Right.
12 through 14, and they hold the spaces for the new permanent teeth that are coming in. And if we lose them too early and don't maintain that space, then the other teeth collapse into the space and the permanent teeth just can't come in. So that's why you have
You know,
these
I thought
massive
of a
little
question, and
clamps. Yeah.
sometimes people say, I don't believe in, like, they're dumb questions, so I'm just going to ask.
No, there are
Not
no
ever.
dumb questions.
As
When
I said,
I see the pictures this way, and we talked about even like my daughter, her teeth falling out. Where are her permanent teeth while these teeth are in there?
Good question. Yeah. And it's really neat. I used to show x-rays of these. They're right up in here. And like a 6-year-old, you can feel under the gum here in the bone, you can feel those
They're
big,
right above.
big permanent teeth right up in
Really?
there.
And so do
They're
they get
between their
bigger?
roots.
As they grow, they get bigger, and then they
Come
just push
down,
out.
and
Wow.
they get more mineralized and the root forms. And yeah, good question.
Wow.
Baby
It's
teeth
kind of neat.
hold the space for the permanent teeth.
Wow.
And it's kind of neat to look at x-rays of their whole heads. And, in another program we could show you that, because you can see those teeth kind of coming in, and
Oh,
they
I'd
come
love
right
to
between
see
the
that.
roots, and they push out those little molars. It's pretty cool to see.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
It
you
is
have to
very
come back.
interesting.
I would love to see that. That's very interesting. Health and maintenance program. We have so much information today to give. 0 to 5, we want to make sure that we know that there are free dental health screenings. 0 to 5 and mommies to be. First 5 LA. First 5 LA is doing a lot.
Yeah.
And
They do a lot.
it's a great thing to have them between education and then keeping us up to date with our health, letting us know what to do. And there's no excuse that you can't afford it, because you have First 5 LA is helping a lot of people. So this is a good thing. And then I think we may have covered everything. Is there anything else that we didn't cover?
Just to say that, we know that it is very confusing with Denti-Cal and insurance, and this project is trying to solve some of these difficulties too, because we know if a child has a lot of decay and is like a 2-year-old, only they can be handled usually by specialists, and to refer them to the specialist takes a lot of time, and so we're trying to shorten and make more efficient that process to get these children linked up with Children's Hospital of LA and other pediatric dentists that can see these children at
Oh, that's
USC.
good.
So get these problems taken care of before
Yes,
it gets too long.
we were talking about before this show started that USC has been in the community.
Right.
They went into the community right after the Watts riot. So we're talking 40 years ago. Understand? So I do appreciate you coming in, and you must come back again, because I just feel like I've learned so much good information today.
It's just been great.
And I love to see those x-rays. I mean, there's so much to know about our
Yes.
teeth. I mean, of course, there's a whole science to it, right? So it's endless.
interesting.
Endless.
It really is. And just a few minor things for parents to be aware of is that when they see those top teeth come in, to get rid of the milk in the bottle. If a kid is going to sleep at night with a bottle with milk in it,
Why?
it pulls around the teeth, and it can rot them from the inside out, and that's why we have so many kids that wind up like this.
Wow.
Is
All because
because-
of the milk.
Yeah, it's just, it's a healthy thing, but if they just drink it out of the cup during the day and have only water in that bottle at night, then they'll be all right. Water won't hurt them, but milk certainly will if they're going to sleep with it. And just, be the good parents that you all are.
Right.
And
Also, if you
do
can
the best
start
you can.
brushing your baby's teeth as soon,
As soon
as
as
they
you see
come
'em.
out.
Mm-hmm.
So about
Yeah.
6 months,
Right.
you start
Yes,
seeing the teeth come out. You want to brush with toothpaste that has fluoride. The
Uh-huh.
fluoride will help strengthen the teeth and provide protection
Oh.
against cavities.
That's good because I thought it was without fluoride.
Now we want
No.
to use fluoride.
that's a big
So-
waste of everybody's money and time.
Usually, baby
Really?
toothpaste has no fluoride. You don't even want to bite it.
I just bought someone a baby shower gift like 2 weeks ago, and it was a little toothpaste with a non-fluoride toothpaste. So I need to tell her not to use it because,
you might as well
Just
use
use
salt.
regular toothpaste.
yeah, I didn't
So
know.
if you use normal toothpaste,
this,
it will be great.
I just brought this article from Journal of American Dental Association that just shows, again, I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's just like a little rice grain size of toothpaste for those little
Very
bitty
small.
kids under 3. Very small little bit, and then it's more like a large
A
pea
pea.
size.
Okay.
From 3 on up to
Okay.
5. So
If I
just
put
a
zoom
little
in a
tiny
little
bit of
see
toothpaste,
that?
but just get the fluoride in there so that, it'll just kind of help those teeth grow and mineralize
strengthen.
and be strong.
The
Okay.
commercialized amount of toothpaste is definitely
No.
not
Is
what we
it?
need.
That's not realistic
No.
at all.
It's not.
That's too much for
very
anybody.
small.
Yeah,
Even
it's too
for
much
us,
for
just
anybody.
Really?
that amount.
And
I
it's-
feel like I've been doing everything you guys said don't do. I've been doing. So it's a great education I'm
it
having
is, it is.
today.
It's
Yeah,
good.
definitely.
And let's see. Thank you, Cecilia. Just so that they know too that the kids should not be swallowing this like my kids would, kind of try to get it in.
The toothpaste?
Yeah, the toothpaste, and they don't want to be swallowing it, and
What they can do
that
is
they
wipe it
can
with
get
a
too
little
much,
towel.
and so you want to be really careful and just use the little bitty amount. And like we say, after about 2, have the child brush their teeth themselves because they like to do this, but then the parent put the toothpaste on there and then get those back teeth and get all around and
Oh,
do the
okay.
flossing.
And we
Yeah.
really do
wow.
recommend that the parent helps
Mm-hmm.
throughout their childhood till the age of 6 or 7. Because just the way they need help in tying their shoes, they need help brushing their teeth. They don't have
Okay.
the manual dexterity to reach all the way in the back. So if we can have mommy or daddy or an adult help at home,
Right.
then it's
That's
great. You
great.
can avoid the pain, the cause, and
Right.
just the trauma of having a cavity.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. Wow. Oh, so
That's
much
good.
information.
And just one little thing for
Yes.
the CHAMP program. Our program is specific within the dental school,
Mm-hmm.
but if anyone wants to participate, we are usually at WIC centers. We're at Head Start. So if there's any teachers that would like us to come to their school, they can give us a call. We would set up an MOU with them. And we just want to try to reach as many children as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we focus with our mothers and our 0 to 5 children, as we mentioned.
Yeah, and we like to, show the mom what's going on in their child's mouth,
Oh,
and it's really
yes.
neat to have her there or the dad, and that's exactly right. What Cecia said is that we are constantly looking for early head starts for preschools, kids just under 6 that
Provide
we
a
can-
little baggie
yeah,
with all the
yeah.
tools that they need
Yeah,
to
all
take
right.
care of themselves.
So we
Oh,
have these
cool.
cool
If
you
toothbrushes, and you can
Oh,
show 'em
wow.
that. We have Cars, we have Monsters Inc., and we have the Princesses. my
Oh,
favorite.
yes.
And they love those, and the little
And a little timer so that they can
timers
they
and
know.
toothpaste.
Oh, this is how long you should brush your teeth? Oh, God. I learned something else.
Yeah, well, 2 minutes is for
2 minutes.
only 20 teeth. For adults, it's 2 minutes on each side, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Most of us
wow.
don't, but yeah, just spend the time. And the floss is right here. And
Yes.
there's some really neat little easier flosses. For little kids, it's hard to get in with your fingers and
Right.
but the little flossers.
is
little
great.
Flossers are neat.
And we know floss is hard and it takes time, but
Yeah.
definitely take the 5
It's
extra
worth it.
minutes.
Right.
Yeah, it's worth it.
You'll
And
save
then
so many
every
calories.
child gets one of these cool little mirrors so they can see the backs of their teeth, and it's pretty neat.
Oh,
And they
So
can
they
practice
look
at
and
home.
and they can practice in home playing dentist, and we
Aw.
hope that some of these kids will grow up to be dentists themselves.
Oh,
we
yes.
encourage that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
or MDs or president or
Oh,
whatever
yes.
it may be. Yeah. Yeah, we
Yes.
encourage that. So
Oh wow, this is neat. Well, I bought about 60 toothbrushes the other day and about 50 toothpaste to take to Skid Row. So I'll be traveling to
Great.
Skid Row soon
awesome.
and to take toothbrushes. And now that I'm seeing these, I'll have to get some for children because you don't like to think about it, but they also do live on Skid Row
They-
with
they
their
do.
family.
And
So
that's
I will. This made me
interesting
think about that
that
today.
you bring that up. That USC works in with the Union Rescue Mission there, and they have one of their big clinics there, and they provide dentures for a lot of the
wow.
clients on Skid Row, and they have another couple of clinics there, and yeah, they've got lots of facilities. They have facility
Wow.
for families with little children too. So and they all that USC kind of has a lot to do with these programs at the URM.
Yeah, I was looking at this
Yeah.
Union Rescue Mission
Impressive.
and St. John's Clinic,
Right. There's about 6
Arroyo
of those.
Vista
Yeah.
Family Health Center on Figueroa. So, an Eisner Pediatric Family and Pediatric and Family Medical Center. So, if you have any questions, email me or you
Right.
you call the First 5 LA. The resources are here for you, and we're so grateful that you came in today.
so much.
And
We're
please
grateful,
do, please come back and bring those X-rays because I would love to see that. of
That would be
those
fun.
teeth.
That would
And
be talk about.
just let us know when you can come back. I want to
Thank you
thank
so
you so
much.
much, Dr.
Thank you so
Fowler. Thank
much.
you, Cecilia.
Thank you so much.
And
Cecilia.
we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. We want to make sure we're going to do a recap and let you know everything that we learned today. We'll be right back after this
Give you
Pitbull
our
break.
phone number. Yeah.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
So we're back, and we have a dear friend of mine here, Taisa Walton, and she's having a fundraiser. Tell us all about what it is that you're doing, and tell us about the fundraiser. You're going to come back, and we'll talk about the fundraiser again about 2 weeks before the actual event. But tell us about that fundraiser.
Okay, this fundraiser is I'm a Sister's Keeper presents A Ray of Hope at Home, which is House of Music and Entertainment in Beverly Hills. This is slated for June 7th from 2 to 5 p.m. We will be bringing continued awareness to human trafficking and sexual exploitation of children. We have 2 dynamic speakers who have both been in the life and are doing quite well for themselves now. We will have food, fun, entertainment. There's also going to be a fabulous fashion and art installment.
Wow.
I learned that, an installment, not the fashion show.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
That's Hollywood. So we're excited. The tickets are on event.com at A Ray of Hope at Home 2014. Tickets are $35, which I have a little surprise waiting for you guys with your ticket, as well as we'll probably do some auctioning and raffling. And I'm just excited. I don't yet know who the entertainment is because I'm actually being treated by Home.
Oh, wow.
The jazz is sort of like a jazz club.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've heard a lot about Home, and I think it's wonderful that he extended his venue to you because it's a great thing to have an African-American gentleman own a restaurant.
Yes.
That has so many good things behind it. I've heard great things about the Neo Soul and things like that. So you'll be able to go there for $35 per ticket, right?
Yes.
And you'll be able to go to events.com. Eventbrite.com, and you'll be able to buy your ticket, and we're going to make sure that we have you back. But mark your calendars for June 7th from 2 to 5 p.m. at Home. It's House of Music and Entertainment. I know that because I've been saying I want to go there.
That's awesome.
And I know that it's a great place because my friend called me and goes, we have to go there. We have to go. And I said, I'm going to make it there. But we want to make sure we get our tickets. We want to make sure that we get the word out that the tickets are available on Eventbrite. They are $35. And it is for a worthy cause.
Yes, it is.
You know, sometimes people want to give, but they want something for what they're going to get. And because of the venue, because of where it is, it's going to be in Beverly Hills. It's worth it. It's so worth it.
I still have something real good for everyone.
Really? Okay.
We will have something real good anyway.
We're going to be surprised. Can you come back in a couple of weeks? Because that's only 5 weeks away. So if you can come back in 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll give out more information and we'll let everybody know. And then I'll keep pumping it every week when I do my show. So
that'll be awesome.
We're gonna cut it short today. We had a few technical difficulties on the front end, but it's all good here in the community because things happen in our community, and we want to make sure we keep going with the flow and we still do the right things when we're supposed to. So this is what we did today. We cut it short, but we're gonna invite both of our guests back, Dr. Faust and Cecia from USC School of Dentistry. It's the Astro School of Dentistry, and the main thing that I took away from that is it's safe to go to the dentist while you're pregnant. They almost want you to go, so you won't pass the bad things, the bacteria and things onto your child. So we want to thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And please promise to come back.
I promise.
Pinky swear.
You my friend.
My friend. We're play sisters, y'all.
That's my sister.
So we'll see you next week in the community. And until then, take care. What are you doing in your community? We're going to get ready for a big fundraiser for A Ray of Hope. And we have a ray of hope that these girls and young men will be saved from the streets. So we'll see you soon. Thank you. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.